vehicle chases up the ante, more than doubling the likelihood of a death during the pursuit. And just outside Bangkok, two cops on a motorbike chase after a fleeing thief, dodge an oncoming 12-ton truck, and swerve around a police barricade, all while speeding down a narrow two-lane road. Hitting 90 miles per hour, one slip-up could send the driver tumbling into the street, instantly killing him, a cop, or anyone who's too close to get out of the way. After a half-hour chase, the officers make a move and lunge for the handlebars to bring the motorbike mayhem to an end. But Evel Knievel evades the officers by mere inches and flees into a cornfield where he's able to escape and avoid arrest.
We have a natural desire to live. Isn't that something? So knowing that we want to live, we want to see tomorrow, we want to see the next day, our body responds. Our body says, we want to see tomorrow. We have a desire to live. So from that, we will protect ourselves. We will find a way to either avoid the problem, the flight, or fight the problem and to keep it away from us. We find that from the situations that are most frequent to us, we adapt. And if we train ourselves, if we're well adapted and well prepared, we will probably find ourselves more fighting a situation that comes our way than fleeing from it when it is a danger to us.
In North Carolina, a man fleeing from police is tired of running, so he tries to hitch a ride on a car's trailer. But the cops are one step ahead of him, and behind him, riding dirty.
Oh, there he goes. He's running.
After eliciting the help of some friendly motorists, this caravan of cops are able to chase down their suspect when he tries to jump the cement median. I bet he wishes this biker had a sidecar. Oh, that looked like it hurt.
If you pull somebody over and you end up getting into a foot pursuit, you're 2 blocks away. We're carrying 25 to 30 pounds of gear, so to maintain your distance with them, you'd want to get a ride, for lack of a better word.
While some thieves make fast and furious escapes along busy highways, others evade arrest with a more subtle approach. In Louisiana, police are looking for an escaped inmate convicted of murder.
What is? We got an escapee.
Oh, shit.
They've established checkpoints around the prison.
Do you have any form of identification on you?
No, man.
When they stop a suspicious jogger to see if he has any information.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel. I always jog about 12 miles a day.
This out-of-town jogger doesn't have his ID with him, so the officer tries to match him to a written description of the fugitive.
What colors you got?
3.
You know the bad thing about it?
What's that?
You'll match it up to him.
Come on. That sucks, doesn't it?
Lying is a technique a criminal uses to get out of a difficult situation. Is it effective? Perhaps on the surface, but law enforcement is trained to find the lies. Good criminal investigation work will allow them to see the reality of the situation.
So what's your name again?
Jimmy Jones. I promise you I'm not no damn prison escapee.
You'd have done run by now. You know that yourself.
Despite a few similarities, this marathon runner seems to check out.
Have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
And the officer sends him on his way, when he soon realizes he made a mistake.
What is? We got an escapee.
Oh, shit.
Despite his casual denials, this jogger was exactly who the cops were looking for, and was in the middle of his 3rd escape attempt. Stripped down to his underclothes to avoid detection, this clever convict played it cool.
The key to a good lie is body language that seems approachable and safe, such as good eye contact, friendly, respectful, and there was a bit of, I guess you would call, banter.
I promise you I'm not no damn prison escapee.
You'd have done run by now. You know that yourself.
Body language accounts for over 60% of how humans communicate. And by displaying open hands and a submissive posture, he charmed his way right past the cops' defenses.
When an individual is being charmed, it really makes them susceptible to overlooking many, many details, because when you think someone is likable, you judge them differently.
A victim of this charismatic jogger, the officer overlooked a major slip-up.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
He mixed up his fake name.
What's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
His real name is Richard McNair.
Have a good day now.
Be careful, buddy.
Thank you.
All right.
The officer didn't find out till later who he had let go, and McNair avoided authorities all the way to Canada, where he was finally brought to justice a year and a half later. But he wasn't done yet. The crafty inmate attempted 2 other escapes by crawling through a ventilation duct and hiding himself in a mailbag.
There is more planning in the more sophisticated crimes, and perhaps it's because the payoff will be greater. To get through a security system, cameras, security personnel, the reward could be great, but the danger is also great to keep the lie going.
What's your name?
Robert Jones.
What's your name again?
Jimmy Jones.
No one wants to be caught by the police. No one does. No one wants to be in a situation where their freedom is taken away. So then the body responds, the mind responds to, how can I get out of this situation?
What's your address?
I don't have an address. I'm at the hotel.
Lying allows a person to say, I did this situation, or I was involved in this activity, but it wasn't criminal.
I always jog about 12 miles a day.
He's still in prison to this day, serving 2 consecutive life sentences. But not all criminals can talk their way out of capture. Some need to rely on an old-school truck chase. In Florida, cops are hot on the trail of a desperate truck jacker on the run.
I go the wrong way on the interstate.
Reaching speeds of 80 miles per hour, the 30,000-pound truck careens across 5 lanes of oncoming traffic. Police make split-second decisions to minimize fatalities. As the chase stretches on, the cops have no choice but to try and ram him off the road before he does real damage.
Ram him.
So the cops make their move on a less busy road. But this relentless driver bounces off a parked van like a pinball and is back onto his destructive getaway.
Wrong way, Arch Road, wrong way.
Careening across 6 lanes of traffic.
Trying to get up to a pit.
To stop this mother trucker, the cops have to pull out all the stops.
Let's take this man again, coming back down on the 34th Street, going back southbound 34th.
And they finally separate him from his vehicle of mayhem. Lay on the ground! Now! Looks like he's reached the end of the road.
Each year, more people die from car chases than floods, tornadoes, or hurricanes combined.
This belligerent box truck driver sailed into the oncoming morning commute with enough speed and force to total an unlucky driver's car, definitely putting a damper on your Monday. After multiple attempts to sideline him,
34th, keep wrong. Get in that truck.
police used their cars to try and force him off the road. Cornered, the truck thief jumps ship and runs straight into the waiting arms of the law, who book him with armed carjacking, burglary with battery, and grand theft auto. While his escape may have failed, his manners are impeccable.